So Ford finally is going to be, well, they're admitting that their whole EV stuff is a disaster. You know, it's funny. They're delaying the production of SUVs and pickup trucks. Again, you can pick up a Ford Lightning, 10, 15 grand below MSRP. And you're saying, oh yeah, I got to give Farley credit there, the CEO, actually making this type of move. No, I don't give him credit. I was asked about this today. Did a couple radio interviews, and we need CEOs that actually are going to stand up and do the right thing. If you don't think that Farley knew this was going to be a disaster, he did. But again, it was in essence almost like a riskless transaction for him. It was. He didn't act, in my opinion, in the best interest of his shareholders going in this direction. And he can throw his hands up in the air and say, it wasn't me, it was the government's fault. No, you could have told the government no. And again, that's a harder route to take. No doubt about it. It is. You have to fight the government sometimes. You got to think about how involved our government has become in the private sector. And we need more CEOs that will tell the government to take a long walk off a short bridge. Because, again, as plain as day, making no benefit for the environment. If you take a look at the size of the batteries, the type of electric generation that is needed, we've all gone over how you have to source the materials for these cars. And the smart move from the get-go was always going the hybrid route. And that's where they're going to pick it up at this point in time. This is Ford basically putting a kibosh on $12 billion in planned spending on EVs. Again, I don't know. I don't know if Mayor Pete gave them the go-ahead to pull back on this. You're never going to have the government actually admit that they screwed up on the entire endeavor. But again, a step in the right direction. A little side note, as you can tell if you're watching this, I'm not in my home office studio at this point in time. I'm on the road and looking to get a car. And I couldn't believe how expensive regular cars were at in Tampa. Electric vehicles, not so much. Not so much. There was over $100 difference. $100 difference. Same size car versus an EV and a combustion engine vehicle. Supply and demand, baby. Nobody wants to even lease these things from Hertz. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.